Mizoram Election Department deletes the names of BRU voters from its list after inclusion of their names in the state electoral roll in Tripura. Now, with this new development, the names of as many as 1,044 BRU voters now included in the electoral rolls of Tripura have been deleted from Mizoram's electoral rolls. Now, Mizoram's election department has informed that inclusion and deletion of BRU voters remains a contentious issue between the Election Commission of India and the civil society of the state. Hence, the matter cannot be deleted as a normal deletion and revision exercise. While the officials further informed that BRU voters enrolled in the electoral rolls of the neighbouring states were from 3 assembly constituencies such as Mamit, Kolasib and Lunglei. Now, if we talk about the numbers, 882 voters were enrolled in Mamit district, while there were 152 names included in Kolasib and another 10 in Lunglei. It might be recalled here that thousands of BRUs who fled Mizoram and migrated to Tripura in 1997, after which they were allowed to cast their votes in Mizoram while residing in Tripura for over 30 years, had been a bone of contention between the civil society and the Election Commission. Well, thereafter, as the BRUs stubbornly refused to return to Mizoram despite a plethora of attempts at repatriation, the quadripartite agreement signed between the centre, Tripura and Mizoram governments and the BRU leaders in January 2020, the BRU people led to allowing them to remain in Tripura. However, even after the January 2020 agreement allowed them to stay in Tripura permanently, a large number of BRU voters still enroll in the Mizoram voters list. Well, joining me on the broadcast this morning is my colleague Isaac. Well, Isaac, if you can hear me, of course, now the bone of contention between the Election Commission and the civil society has come to an end, if I may say.
Yes. After this agreement between the Tripura government, between the Union government with the presence of Union Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah and also the chief ministers of both the states, Tripura and Mizoram, and also from the BRU representative. After the agreement, the BRU refugees will have to be resettled in Tripura. Will have a permanent settlement in Tripura. So after that, there are a number of BRU voters, 11,232 BRU voters in Mizoram electoral rolls are settled in Tripura. So as far as till today, there are 1,044 BRU voters who have claimed Tripura, who have claimed to be in the list of the Tripura electoral roll. So those names which have been asked to be in the Tripura voter list who are being deleted from the Mizoram voter list. So the status is being undergoing because like the BRU voters are still trying to enroll in the Tripura voters list. So as many as 1,044 BRU voters are enrolled till now, and so many others will still going on.
And Isaac, how do you see this alter the political dynamics in both the states, let's say?
Now that the situations is being settled between these BRU voters, BRU people who are settled in Mizoram, and also the people who are also still living in the Tripura camp. So there are also a number of BRU peoples who are still residing in the Mizoram. So in different districts. So the situation is quite calm now between the state of Mizoram and also the state of Tripura, so that the permanent settlement agreement had already been signed, and now that these voters were trying to enroll in the Tripura voters list. So things are still undergoing.